Eileen McCullough asked us, what are we doing for Hogmanay this year? It being 2020 and all.
Drinking a lot to the end of 2020. That's what I'm doing for Hogmanay.
Hogmanay is Scottish New Year's, by the way.
Oh, yes.
So.
What are you doing for Hogmanay?
Probably a lot of drinking. I will, assuming they're happening, we'll tune in for the fireworks from Edinburgh.
Assuming they're happening, yes.
Assuming they're happening. Well, I mean, you can put on a show. Whether anybody's out there in the park watching is another matter. I would be willing to bet that they will still do the fireworks so they can broadcast it at least, and people can watch from their windows, I mean, or something like that. I mean, but if they don't, we'll figure out something. You know, we'll have food. We'll have whiskey. You know, and we'll probably have some shortbread and stuff like that. You know, I mean, I don't live anywhere where anybody does first footing or anything like that, so that's never even been an option really. I would not be doing first footing during a pandemic. That would probably be badly
it's also
received.
A step above breaking and entering.
Yeah, yeah, but yeah, I mean, it'll be chill, but
I'm remembering during the pandemic, the 4th of July. All of the news coverage of, you know, how all the major cities are like, no, we're not doing the fireworks display. We're not doing it. So basically the citizens of the country being like, no fireworks display. We got this, fam. And just doing it ourselves. Mm-hmm. So
right.
I live 2 miles from the shop here, and it is quasi war zone for 4th of July or any major holiday where all of my neighbors love shooting off fireworks, including myself. If I'm going to do anything around the end of the year, right after Christmas, I may invest in some fireworks companies because I think there's going to be a boom in sales in fireworks. I think when you're told you can't do something or something is canceled, we take it upon ourselves as Americans to just go out and do it ourselves, and we're going to do it, period. So that's effectively what I'm going to probably do is blow stuff up. and celebrate the relief that will become, knock on wood, 2021.
What gets to me is the question implies that their assumption is all activities for New Year's, Hogmanay, the whole season is community-based, party-based, going out and doing things social. There are actually a lot of traditions around Hogmanay which are they're internal.
Yeah.
So, you know, redding the house is a big deal. Doing the fireplace sweeping, which is actually part of redding the house, if I'm remembering correctly. Opening all the windows on the morning of New Year's and smudging the house with a juniper branch.
Yeah.
I don't know how many people actually do that. My family does. That's basically where the wife of the house goes and opens up all the windows. No, she fills the house with smoke first, and then at the point where everybody's eyes are watering, you throw up all the windows. And it's cleansing the house and setting good luck for the year. And then you have a wonderful breakfast together. You know, you have breakfast with some whiskey.
Is that how she wakes you up?
And,
like, the house is on fire. Just kidding.
Kinda. But the point is, it's something you would do after first footing is done and everything. But it's the personal side of the celebrations, and we still do stuff like that no matter what. So we'll still do that because it's a family thing. It doesn't have to be it's not out in the community, so it's going to go forward. I would say there's probably going to be singing songs over Zoom. There's going to be a lot of very heartfelt phone calls and Zoom calls with family members, and we'll adapt.
Being in Philadelphia, as much as I'm not a big fan, I would be remiss if I did not mention mumming. So I don't know if that's going to necessarily go on, but there'll be parades around houses or cul-de-sacs or whatever, or people just running down the street.
I think everything about the holidays is, and it's important to me in this aspect, is it's going to be much more home focused. And for my family traditions, it's all about the family anyway. So, being heathen, it's everything this time of year. The Yuletide is about the family. So, I mean, you do party with people, but it's the dark time of the year, so you want to remember what's important to you, and so we'll muddle through.
Here's the question:
we'll have a good time. It's just going to be low key. We'll have a lot more food. It's a little less alcohol, but a lot more food.
Will any new traditions come out of this? The fact that there's a pandemic.
I think there will.
Yes.
If you all decide to Zoom grandma at midnight and sing Auld Lang Syne to her, and everybody has a hoot, you're going to do it next year. And my perspective is a little skewed on that because my family has been spread out all across the country. If you're used to your family being within easy driving distance, then maybe your perspective is different. But I think it could be people accidentally find things that they like, or because you're stuck at home. You know, like the whole bread baking thing was a thing.
Yeah,
maybe this is the year people add some new flavors to their foods. Like, I'm always encouraging people to find Celtic recipes to incorporate into holiday meals like Thanksgiving or Christmas, or Yule. There's a lot of foods that people don't think about trying, and the holidays are a perfect excuse. You know, so maybe this is the year that you add tipsy laird to your dinner table.
Or drambuie, or
drambuie.
What's the other one? The hot toddies.
Hot toddies. Yeah. Yep. That'd be a good try.
Yeah.
We should do it. We should do that as a try for the show.
Indeed.
So, yeah, that's my shaggy dog answer. We'll make the most of it.
Indeed. Above all, don't let the virus win. Continue partying.
In your pajamas.
While drinking.
Thanks for watching the video, guys. For more about Hogmanay, check this video out. For more about whiskey, check out this video on the Whiskey Trail. As always, thank you for watching. And if you don't mind giving us a like and a subscribe, we'd sure appreciate it. Lang may your lum reek.